Hello. Hello, 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 hello. First things first, apologies if there's a slight red tint to the game in the stream. I don't know if that's going to come across. I don't think it is, but it might. I made the discovery a couple of days ago that night mode, if I switch that on in Windows, I can see a hell of a lot clearer. The only downside is well, it's not a downside, it's the entire reason it helps. It does put a bit of a red tint to my screen. So apologies if you are seeing a touch of pinkishness and reddishness coming across. That's not intended, but it's really, really good for my eyes. And yours too. You should use night mode. Windows 10. Hello, Welsh, Pa, Tristan, Aaron, Pa again, Sideways, and Crab King Alex. How are we all doing today? Hope we're all doing at least relatively well. Hello, Liam. Hope we're doing relatively well today. I have been working on other projects already, and I'll actually return to that after the stream, because I've got a bit of a... The stream's coming at a bad time because I was really on a roll with stuff, and I had to stop to stream, so slightly frustrated by that, but I'll get over it. I'm doing good. I'm doing very good today. I'm in a good mood. A relatively good mood. No, Aaron, I have no idea when Seasons come to console. Soon TM? Which, you know, soon TM just means any time between now and the heat death of the universe, so it'll be out in that time frame. 100% guaranteed. I'm in troll mode? I'm not in troll mode! I'm actually not. I'm in a good mood. I have been working on serious things. You're playing a lot of Jurassic World Evolution. You bought it 2 days ago, you already have 24. Nice. I need to play some Crusader Kings at some point. I bought the Holy Fury DLC and I've not played it since. Disagree with my season's timeline, if you dare. You will find it is correct. I literally can't be wrong if I say it comes out sometime between now and the heat death of the universe. Because if I'm wrong, the universe has suffered heat death. Physically can't be proven wrong. Hello, Mr. Jeremy. Dave's a happy chappy, leave him alone. I'm in like a good mood despite the news today. The actual news, the world news, and yeah, I'm not gonna go into it, but oh my god, why? DJ, hello. How are you today? I went to bed early last night, which really helped. I was like awake at 10 AM. You bought FS19 Gen, you've got 800. You think you've got more hours than me, pa? You actually do? I've got 550. Straw? This is hay! This is hay for the cows we don't have yet. Yeah, I've just realized that thing for the thing we don't have yet is a surprisingly common thing that I'm doing with seasons. But it's better to do the prep work. You play 4 to 5 hours a day. I literally play like 2 most days. I stream it, and that's me good for farm sim for the day. It really holds burnout at bay quite nicely. Because the last thing I want is to be burnt out of farm sim, and have still have to stream it, because then I'll just have bad streams. Hello, Paul. How am I? I'm doing good. Oh, you started back at school today, Aaron? That kind of sucks, but you know what? You're learning stuff. There's always an upside. You're learning stuff. You're going to be more educated. I was actually learning today. That's what I'm doing for the other project, is I'm doing research on something. Setting up your save gaming at 40 hours before you turned on seasons. GG. Starting back next week. Yeah, it's back to school time. The worst time of the year for YouTubers. Because it's the time of year when everybody's like kind of ignoring YouTube because they've got to try and deal with all the new things they've got to get used to at school and the extra homework they get and whatnot. So I'm expecting stream numbers to drop a bit over the next few weeks to a month, and then to recover after that once people are kind of in their new schedules and in their new routines. You started Tuesdays your last year. GG, Brendan. You almost fell asleep. Field is this? This is field 5. This is field 5. I've got the... I really shouldn't have done these 2 fields as grass. You converted a mod? Well done, Pa. Good job, dude. Been out of school for 9 years. I've been... Oh god, it's 10 years in September since I went to the UK for the first time. I say first time, since I went to live there for the first time. Because obviously I had to go 10 years ago, a month or 2 ago, to have a look around the campus and decide what I wanted to do, if I wanted to go there, and I did. So it's 10 years this year since I went to the UK to live there for a few years. 7 years since I graduated. Flying Bale handler? Do you have it working, Pa? Because that's kind of impressive. That thing is, if it's the one I'm thinking of, that's really complicated. Hello, Eddie. I mowed the grass, tedded a small bit, because a small bit was still being regarded as wet grass. And then, yeah, I just left it in the field. That's what you gotta do with seasons. You mow the grass. Once it gets to what looks like base game hay, that means you cannot ted it anymore. And you have to just leave it until it goes this really nice yellowy color. Although for me it's kind of a weird yellowy orange. Yeah, that's kind of a yellowy orangey green. It's a very strange color with the filter on. So much has happened from when you were here last, but you forgot it all. Well done, Eddie. Some things never change. It looks like straw. It does look a lot like straw, but it is... I can guarantee you, hey, just watch... you can't watch, my head is in the way. These are... is there a way that I can show you? Yes. Let's go get a couple of bales out of the baler and rub to one with the lobster. Season's hay actually does look like hay, yes. Where do I live now? Ireland. I lived in the UK for 3 years, but I moved back to Ireland once I graduated college. Actually, before I graduated college, I had to fly in for a few days to attend the graduation. At the time, it was Steve Cram was the chancellor for the school, so I got to meet him like literally like a month or two before the Olympics, where he was doing the bulk of the BBC commentary. So that was really kind of cool. I don't know if he forgot or if that's an intentional thing, Paul. Sometimes it's a bit vague with him. 25 years this week since he started college. How depressing. Yeah. Gets a bit depressing around this time of year for the older people that are like, oh god, now I know. If you see, look, this is hay. These bales are all hay. Your family in the UK, London area? Yeah, I was a bit north of London. I was up in Sunderland, which is only like 20-30 minutes from the Scottish border. Do any of the old people still come in here? Like, who do you mean, Eddie? That's a very vague question. Great to see 4D starting to Letty. Yeah, it seems like whatever was keeping him away from modding, I've been told it was work, has kind of abated a bit and is letting him get into modding again. You don't read it. Yeah, that's Eddie in a nutshell, guys. Do you know this thing? Well, could you elaborate on your question? No, because I don't know what I'm trying to ask. When mod 2 updates. Yeah, there wasn't really... Apart from the mowers, which I did update, there wasn't really much on the mod hub in the last little while. And I'm kind of expecting it to stay that way for... well, until Platinum comes out. You know, the QA team are laser focused on Platinum. I'm not gonna complain about that. I want Platinum to be as good as it can be, so... You go, QA team, you ignore mods for the time being, and you do Platinum because... class! Lexions! Hey, SP. I figured you'd be here in lurk mode. But we do have some weeds sprouting up. If you remember yesterday I said I needed to spray herbicide down in the grass to prevent exactly this. You're making a 7710 mod, handling was so bad after the turn the wheel. Yeah, you gotta, I think it's you gotta turn down the grip coefficients of the front wheels. Platinum is their money seller. Exactly, Platinum, like straight up, Platinum in the DLC makes the money, mods don't. That's why Giants are prioritizing Platinum. It's cynical, but it's true. Capacity of bales, 4,000 litres. They're bog standard bales. You're open for a new map. The problem is there, Mr. Jeremy, right? Let me... I get where people are coming from with like, oh, FS17, FS15, and FS13 all had a map at the Metal Edition. Why doesn't FS19? Well, the simple answer is none of those had the insane amount of equipment that we're getting in the Metal Edition this time around. The Stadia thing I'll get to in a second. The simple reason there's no new map in Platinum is because there's just so much of everything else. There's so much equipment going in that a map would detract. A map would take away from the quality that they'd be able to achieve. It's much better to go with an equipment-heavy DLC that can work on any map than a DLC that has to balance a map into it. I actually prefer this approach where you get more stuff, but you don't get a map that is gonna be, you know, Giants maps are good, but isn't gonna be very popular with the community. For 20 quid it's dirt cheap? Absolutely. Like, it is well worth getting, and if you want to get it, you can use that link there. As I shill it. That is a pre-order link. You will get it direct from Giants the second it is available. And you click on the download link from the email that Giants sent you. But the second that it's available, you will have access to it if you buy from Giants. Added bonus of that link, Giants make a bit more money than they would through Steam. I make a small bit. It works out as about €1 per sale. From that link for Platinum. So that's about as full disclosure as I can get. That link is, however, PC only. Yeah, that is PC only. As for the Google Stadia, the simple answer is it's the game. It is the same game. So it will not on launch, because it's launching in September. It will just be the PC version of the game with possibly all the DLCs up to that point, and it might update come October 22nd to get the class stuff. And the Platinum stuff. It will not have Platinum immediately, as far as I'm aware. I might be wrong there. But Giants are doing the right thing and advertising class in it, because class will be in it, and class is the big selling point now. John Deere is kind of done as a selling point. The season pass out. There is no season pass for PC. I don't know what the hell the deal is with Stadia, but on console with the season pass, if you already have the season pass on console, you will get the DLC when it's out. You'll also get any pre-order bonuses, as the season pass is in effect a pre-order of all the DLC at once. Will the system crash when it's released? No. Oh, do you mean Giant's download system? It shouldn't. I was told that the servers they're running now are, I think it's 5 to 10 times more powerful, with 5 to 10 times more capacity than the servers that they were running through FS17. So they are much, much, much more powerful servers, and much, much, much more unlikely to collapse. When I was in the Giants offices, some of you guys know that I was there. I was there the day that they unlocked the game to, like, preload it. And I was pulled aside at one point. I was pulled aside by one of the tech guys, one of the web guys, to show me just how little it was affecting the servers. I think they got up to about 10% capacity, and that was about it. Thing is, they're not going to have the servers running full capacity all the time, because it's expensive. So they're going to run them full power for the DLC. That much I am fairly sure of, because that is going to be one of the most popular DLCs Giants have ever brought out. You know, even disregarding the guys that just want to scream about it not being John Deere. Thank you, John Deere fanboys. What's the Stadia? It's like a virtual... It's hard to describe the Stadia. It's a virtual online-only console that is... It's like Steam-ish, but all of it's online and it's all played through the internet. You don't get a physical copy, you don't download a copy, it is all played online only. So it's basically game streaming. Say if you get Farm Sim on Stadia. This is why I'm kind of apprehensive about the Stadia. So I'll explain what it is and then explain my apprehensions. If you were to buy Farm Sim for Stadia, you can stream the game. You play the game on your PC or on your laptop, and it streams from a central computer somewhere that's playing it. You see the screen, it takes your inputs, puts them into the central computer. You don't actually have the game. Now, there is a problem with game streaming, and it's something that I hope won't rear its head for a few years. But the problem with game streaming and anything that involves servers is that eventually those servers are going to shut down. So there's going to come a day, if you buy, you'll say Farm Sim on Stadia or Call of Duty on Stadia or any game on Stadia, where whoever's running those servers, whether it's Google or the developers or the publishers or whoever it is, I don't know, they decide, well, this game is literally just costing us money now, let's shut the servers. And boom, you've lost your game. You've lost the game that you bought. Or when the server gets hacked. That's another problem, yeah. Now, I'm not saying that it's a terrible idea to download Farm Sim on Stadia. I'm saying that there are long-term questions that I think need to be addressed with the Stadia and where it's going to go in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. You know, where are they bringing it? Because, like, nobody makes the original NES console anymore, but there's still plenty of speedrunners and retro gamers who have an NES that still play games on it because there's no servers involved. If a game comes out for Stadia, in 20 years' time, will they still be able to play that game? Like, in 20 years, if you buy a game on Stadia, will you still be able to play it in 20 years' time, or will it be gone forever because whoever was running the server decided it needed to be shut? That's the problem with and I'm not even sure if this is a political question or what kind of issue this is, but it's an issue with the online economy, is that eventually things become too costly to continue, especially when there are servers involved. And you know, there will be a time when the Stadia servers shut and people lose their games, and Google are a bit notorious for just cutting things very quickly and without much warning. So I don't trust Stadia. I'm gonna come out straight out and say that. I do not trust Stadia, I do not trust Google. Seems pointless to you. It's not like I can see the point of it. Like think about well, say you're on holidays and you bring your laptop or notebook with you. What was the broadcast yourself thing? It used to be the YouTube tagline. It was like YouTube and then underneath broadcast yourself, but that went by the wayside after Google bought it. So I don't trust Google. They have good ideas, but they do them badly. My driving is 10 out of 10. I'm trying, okay? The main thing is I am trying. I am making an attempt. Yeah, too many people trust Google. And it's scary. Like, I'll Google stuff, sure. I'll, you know, read press releases, but back in my head, I just think Google did away with their old motto of "Don't be evil" many years ago. Shouldn't trust Google, you shouldn't trust Facebook, you shouldn't trust Twitter, you shouldn't trust any company. You shouldn't trust giants. Like, if you're trusting a company, you're being fooled because their job is to get money out of you, and if you trust them, you're more likely to give them money. I decided to try Face app and now they have full access. Yeah. People didn't think, Aaron. How am I gonna collect these bales? Probably with an autoloader of some sort. I am not manually picking all of these up. Yeah, Google search engine is relatively fine. What's worse is the company behind FaceApp is Chinese. So she could be in like 5 million ads in China without you ever knowing. Or her ever knowing. Your neighbor's dog got stolen last night. You're all right, look. Oh, dude, that sucks. Did you find the dog? Or is it still missing? The FaceApp was Russian. It's either Russian or Chinese. It's one of the two. It's Russian. Ah, okay, my bad. Guards are onto it. Good. I hope they do find the dog. Your friend has a Huawei phone, literally box the phone. Oh my god. Yeah, that's where I would literally just put a bit of scotch tape or something that is not 100% transparent but lets light through, because it's bound to be a light sensor. Just put that over the camera so that it frosts it and it gets light because it's going to be a light sensor. But doesn't actually allow it to see anything. Welcome back, pal. Those DMA apps. Some of them are fine. Like if they're being run by a company that's reasonably reputable, and for that you have to do some digging. They're actually quite fine. So all you gotta do, NHF, is just scratch the crap out of the front-facing camera or something. See you, Mr. Jeremy. I'm not gonna give my thoughts on dog thieves. Suffice it to say that I'm not a fan, and whatever comes their way is exactly what they deserve. Hello, Hunter. How many blocks when you go to unlock the phone? It has face recognition. That's still like way outside of my comfort zone for like features phones should have. Even the fingerprinting thing is like, eh, no. Have you got a mod in the store and buy it? Yeah, pa, that's beyond my knowledge. Remember, pa, my modding knowledge works with maps, not with, like, vehicles and stuff. I managed to get something to show up in the shop once, but I have no idea how. Your uncle is gone on that. Now, that's maybe a bit farther than I'd encourage. Maybe a hurl or a baseball bat. Earlier, baseball bat. I mean, you never know. There might be foxes or something. There might be a fox that suddenly starts chasing you. You got a bat. Because I mean, if you're out in the middle of the night, you never know what you're gonna find. Anyone know a YouTuber? Hello, I know one. Oh, unless you're talking about a YouTuber who actually knows how to put stuff into a shop, in which case, no, I don't. Actually, Sim probably would, but I don't know if... Sim would, but it's getting more and more difficult to get in contact with him. Like, he doesn't use Discord anymore, so... I don't know how you would get in contact with him. Does that not have a neck tag? That'd be an idea. Get the cyber police to backtrace the neck tag. Ah, those 5-year-old memes. Only the freshest. Do I have a Discord server? Yeah, and it's in the description. And it's technically not a fan's Discord server. It's my Discord server. I occasionally do stupid stuff on there. What's happening to Simulate? He's got a lot going on right now. And he's making some big changes to his life, so YouTube and related stuff isn't the highest on his priority list. Like, he is making some huge changes. I was done with this field. This field did not last long. That said, I'm not looking forward to finding out the number of bales we got from this field. Because it's... yeah. Wasn't it 125 was the original estimate for, like, total of both fields combined? Yeah, I wouldn't know the first thing about looking for a dog, so I can't give good advice. All I would say is I hope they find if it has been stolen, I hope they find the scumbag that did it and lock him up for a long ass time, because that is disgusting. I have zero time for people that like steal pets. Family friendly? I'm being family friendly. Called him a scumbag. I could have called him far worse. Unless you meant me saying long ass time, which is just something that I say. Lanny streamed tonight? Yeah, I believe so. He should be. He didn't say anything about not streaming today when he was on TeamSpeak last night, so I'm presuming he will be. Hey, Dollar. How's things? Things are good. Things are good. I've been busy today. Okay. field's done, and we have... It's going to be easier to just use this. We have... oh god. So we got 128 bales out of this field here, and I did it badly. We got 110 bales out of that field, making 228 hay bales. I feel like we might have a slightly excessive number of hay bales. Just slightly. So shortage of hay. Free money though? Oh yeah, for sure, Bradley. Going good, Jack. How's it going with you, dude? I got like a page and a half, 2 pages of notes written up for something today. Something that isn't going on this channel. It's for another project. What? Oh. In we go. Perfect place to store the baler. Oh! Crap on a cracker. I forgot that I've got manual attach on this save. Right, do I have some sort of bale trailer? Because if not, I'm buying one. That doesn't have auto load. Do I have any bale trailers that do in this safe? Might have made a horrible mistake. I can use one of the base game ones. Okay. How about a lull? Oh. It's not thoughts. I like the grass textures. The season's texture, the season's grass is a bit confusing, the way that it works, but it is overall quite good. Where's the I mean, I can use that. Actually, that's probably going to be this one, so we'll use that trailer. I might need to buy. I might need to rent a truck with this as well. The grass as it's growing is Oxy's texture. Once it's cut, it's all season's textures. As far as I'm aware, I think that's the way that it works. Right. Yes, I do have third-person mod installed on this map. Right. Can I get a just standard hitch on this? We'll get this as big as we can. Attacher. Flat deck trailer attacher? Yes, attacher type. Oh, fantastic. Getting mega ramps. I do not have enough money, of course I do not. There we go. Let's get over to the shop and get that picked up. Poplar harvest has officially begun. We'll enjoy that for the next like 3 weeks, NHF. I do not envy you. Does that got all? Yes, it does. That's why I bought it. I've not been using the auto load on Lone Oak, because the same trailer I got on Lone Oak. I've not been using it on Lone Oak, but I'm sure as hell going to be using it here. Where did I get it? It's on Yes Mods, which I haven't checked in a few days actually. I should probably check Yes Mods again soon. It's on Yes Mods though. Really nice trailer, works really well. And it's got the old UAL script, the Universal Auto Load. It actually is working now in 19. It's the only trailer I know of that actually has the Universal Auto Load. By the way guys, tell me when it's starting to get a bit too dark for you on the stream. Because I'm playing with different color settings to what I'm used to. I need to get used to these. The grenade, not clever enough to do on maps that don't use default textures, apparently it's a bit harder to do. I genuinely have no idea. I used to know, but I've forgotten how to change textures. How long am I planning to stream for? Until 7 o'clock. It's a bog standard stream, Aaron. I'll be going until 7 o'clock-ish. I might finish a bit earlier. Depends on... honestly, depends on the level of interest in the stream. The plan is to go until about 7 o'clock. Does this have... Clearly it does. Is that attached? It was. Fan Dabby Doozy. Problem with the big text is it is a very American trailer and therefore requires the turning circle of a small galaxy. There we go. Dowdy, you might need to do some i3D edits or you know, you might need to edit some files because they might have references to the file names as they were, and the file names you're using might be slightly different. I'm not 100% sure though. You're watching FS15 multiplayer this morning because it was in your recommend. A few people have had that. I've had a few comments on the old FS15 multiplayers recently. I found that very interesting. Yesterday, actually, I found the YouTube is recommending videos again on mine, because yesterday I was recommended my own stream from yesterday, and I stared at it, I was like, YouTube, you do realize you're literally recommending me something that I did like 3 hours ago. You do realize this, YouTube, do you not? I mean, I'm not complaining because I'm like doing that. YouTube doing that. I know that it's in people's recommended, but it's really kind of dumb recommending me my own video or my own content. You'd imagine YouTube would have a filter in the algorithm to prevent that. You have to change files. It's like, oh god. That sounds like effort. That sounds painful. Right, what are the buttons I'll need here? Z until Bales. These are, I guess, large square bales. Do 35, I guess, and turn on. So this should pick the bales up. It's picking the bales up. Booyah, auto load. It's also doing it in a way that actually makes some sort of sense. Hey, Oxy. Turns out these fields are not good for starter fields for grass and seasons because you just get stupid amounts. I did a stupid by buying these fields. I mean, I also did myself a solid because I'm going to have like infinite money once I get all these sold, but still. You tried to straight pipe the 7710. Oh, don't straight pipe it, please. Straight pipe tractors sound so stupid in game because people can never actually balance the sounds right. Whee! Oh, the extendo deck is helpful. Not quite sure where I'm going to store this amount of bales, but I'll find somewhere. Right, I think that's the full load? Yes. It didn't go well, it sounded like me. That's the, yeah, that's a thing that happens quite frequently when people try and straight pipe, is they get the sound slightly wrong and try to fix it, and then they get the sound more wrong. And they try to fix that, and it just goes wrong very quickly. Hello, Simul 9. Let's get these bales into literally a... oh, crap. Is there anything blocking, like, this side of the shed? No? Good. Where's the interior light control? I know there is one. There it is. Right, now I've got to try and back this... oh, this is going to go badly. What's the weather like today? Here, it's beautiful and sunny and like barely a cloud in the sky. Hey, Lancy. Now I need to try and unload this. Okay, I need to change the camera to be like here-ish. Marker position. Marker move up. Okay, there it is. Oh, I've got to come from the back here, seemingly. Yes, there it is. Okay. Let's move the marker position back down. That'll do. Paint! Yes! No! What's my favorite map of FS19 so far? I don't really have one, you know. I've been enjoying them all kind of equally. I guess either Oakfield or Lone Oak because seasons? Oh dear. Am I just making this worse? I feel like I'm just making this worse. There's better trailers than this level. Yes, but I don't know where they are, and they're probably not on Yes Mods. And you know what I'm like with mod sites, Jag. Screw it, we'll just... Ah, oh, crap. This is kind of working. First time! What type of trucks would I use? I'd use like the man truck in game. The man or the what's it called? The Tatra? They're very much UK well, European styled trucks. The man would be a bit more common in the UK than the Tatra style, but they'd both be at least plausible for a UK map. Oh hey, there's a counter on this. Apparently I did something at some point that turned on a counter. Stream's official, guys. I flipped it. Luckily, Rescue Massey is only in the next field. And for some reason is stuck in reverse? That was odd. Legal Papa one's on the mod hub, is there? Is there seriously? Hang on, let me just... I'm actually tabbing out to look on the mod hub now, because does the lizard truck have... Oh, no, that's just a transport truck. Category... Is there one... Maybe on a baling technology, I presume? Legal flatbed, semi-trailer, trailer hitch... Oh, there is. I may we'll do this trick. There's no GoFundMe large enough to help me drive better, Aaron. Mods. Baling technology. All mods. Oh, no, defaults to all mods. This install. Yes, thank you. The sheer number of mods. Where's the downloads page? I think I have a few mods that need an update. I'm fine using the semi-trailer. I just need to get now, like, lease a semi-truck. Oakfield. Now we need to find the damn thing. So let's... It's a Flegel flatbed. Wait, does this have auto-load as well? The DPW 180? I also want to get rid of, because it's annoying me now, manual attach. The top mods features for people who are ultra picky with mods and only want the best or the most popular. And like, I get the idea that it highlights the most popular mods, but it doesn't really highlight maps ever, which is a bit of a downside. Yes, it does. Oh, does it? Next question: does the DPW 180 I have do that? Let me just. Yes. Yeah, I think there are 2 or 3 different DPW 180s on the mod hub. Yeah, look, this is just a Bale trailer, so I need the semi-trailer. We'll get it in the official RainbowDave colors. Perfect. And we'll need to purchase a truck. Trucks. Good. Why did I cheat in 500 grand? Right now I can't afford the truck. No, now I've just taken... There we go. Water, continental... ASB, I'm not kidding you. Anything in the base game. Ink. Perfect. The ultimate Bale collecting solution. Hey, simulate. Sim, I will be on the TeamSpeak after the stream, if you are interested. All signs are in German at the BGA. Is there a particular reason for that? Yes, because BJ itself is German. It's Biogas and Lager. Also, a lot of the BJ related prefabs and stuff are German. So it's much easier if you're looking for prefabs for a biogas Lager to just download German ones. Can you not double check? Well, no, because the other one that I have is just a box standard bale trailer, and I'm not manually loading 228 bales. I'm sorry. I would love to have that kind of patience, but no. That's just not happening. New. 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 This is perfection itself. That said, this trailer can only hold for some reason. Oh no, I was misreading. Never mind. It can hold 35. This is a better trailer. It can hold 35 bales. Ish. Maybe 30. That'll be 30, I think. Hans' house comes from Germany and builds all the prefabs. Yeah, hello, I am Hans. I am Hans' house. I built the prefabs for Farming Simulator. I am here to build your prefabs. What would you like today? My name is Hans. Hans' house. You would like a biogas plant? Very good. I will get on that right now. Right. Excuse me? I think I found out what the mysterious mouse controls actually do. Oh, hang on, if I can do that. Perfect! I see no problem with this. Oh, actually, I've just seen an advantage of this. Other than the fact it looks ridiculous. That's a really cool feature, but it is slightly distracting having the bales hovering. Like, not gonna lie, it is mildly distracting. Also, it seems like whatever magic is holding them up actually has collisions. So, I have got the trailer stuck. With the different prey, the chi goes all the way. Can it rotate? I don't think it can rotate. I've properly got that jammed in there, didn't I? Come on. Just get into the shed, please. That's all I ask of you. There we go. So what I realized is, number one, that I can drive into that side of the shed like that. Number two, I can place these exactly where I want them. And I want them to be as on top of the previous set of bales. It's going to look a bit odd because two different auto rollers, but I want them on top of the previous set because maximum balification, and that'll be enough bales for quite a while. Don't want to say forever, but a while faux show. Nope, the other way. Is that as far as you'll go the other way? Okay, how's that looking? Let me just straighten this, which of course is something I don't do very well. Okay, come on. There. Can you go any farther than that? No. That'll have to do. Saw that coming. New plan. New plan has failed spectacularly. Right, that really is just... Right, all I'm succeeding in doing is making a giant ass pile of bales. Also, what the hell? Alright, floaty bales. Right, I have a new plan. It's called Grab the Massey and Hope. Ah! Better plan. Hello, Mr. Vortex. Why are you not moving? Oh, you've got that turned on. No, turn that off. New, better plan. Plan Mark II Electric Boogaloo is use the Giganto loader we have to move the bales. Even with auto load, I'm useless. Pretty much, LHF. Pretty much. No derpy. I think it's still a bit derpy, but it's behaving a bit more. Right. Part one of the... What the hell? Part one of the plan is move the truck the hell out of there. Oh, actually, better plan is going to involve, number one, moving the truck the hell out of there. That's still part one of the plan. Part two is just move the truck over here somewhere, unload the bales. Right. We'll unload them there. Perfect. How am I this evening? I'm about as well as can be expected, considering I'm being an idiot and have made this mess happen. I'm going to have to de-physics some of these bales. I mean, let's face it, it's gone about as well as you'd expect for something that I'm doing. It's gone, you know, about as well as you'd expect for one of my ideas. There are bales floating in quite a few different places, which is ever so slightly unnerving. Now I've got the truck stuck in the door. Right. Okay, this is where I might need the loader involved. Because I'm not entirely... Okay, close the door. Close the door. Right, come on. Oh, good. You left those 3 bales in particular. Couldn't have left the 3 at the bottom. No, you had to leave 2 in the middle and 1 at the top. Right. Round 2 of unloading. No. Round 2 of unloading bales. Hope for the best. I don't really care if they fall over. Okay, maybe I do just a bit. Maybe I do care just a little bit. There is some level of inconvenience happening right here. Right. Show of hands who actually expected that. Get off the... Give me here. Jack, I had a whole stream dedicated to chopping down one tree before. Scared it. Perfect. If you're new, welcome. Yes, I am an idiot. No, this isn't an act. Yes, I am really this stupid. I think I've answered all the questions the new people might have. This is completely normal behavior on this channel. Right. Attempt number 2 at literally unloading some bales. Fine, you can go on... down to the ground. There we go. You can... go there. Perfect. Show of hands who thought that me unloading bales could go this horrendously wrong this quickly. Didn't realize it could be that stupid. I mean, I'm trying at least. I'm at least trying to do something vaguely serious. Oh, Daggerman knows I'm mental. Daggerman is aware of my level of idiocy. Like, he knows that I can make some serious suggestions. He also knows that for every serious suggestion I make, I have to make at least 3 stupid ones. Okay. Here we go. Just need to line it up. Okay. Unload! Yes! First time! Perfect! Right. That's 60 bales in the shed. Just 168 to go. The rest are going to be sold off, so there won't be any faffery for the rest of them. All of that for 60 bales. Like, less than half the bales in this field was that much hassle. Also, the truck is wanting to do a drifty for some reason. The thing is, NHF, I am actually a good moderator. Because I'm not one of these people who's going to jump in and be super authoritative. I'm just like, dude, calm down, please, for God's sake. You know, I use the actual modding tools as a last resort, which is, in my opinion, how they should be used. Is like you talk people through what they're doing wrong and why they need to change it, and then you use the modding tools. That's why my Discord is mayhem 90% of the time. Like, if I'm banning you, you've made a huge mistake. if I'm acting to do something, especially in like my Discord or Daggers, it's really an exclamation point that somebody's really done something stupid. Right. This gate is not an option. New plan. This gate. Plan B works perfectly. Missed something? No, you missed nothing at all, Tristan. Nothing of interest happened. Involving 60 bales, a shed, in about 10 minutes. And several face palms, I'm sure, from people in chat. Hey, Doggish. Excuse me, Aaron, nothing happened. I just said that there was nothing of interest happening while Tristan was away. Totally nothing involving those bales, the wheel loader, this truck, another truck, and pain and suffering in general. Right. See, this is where it gets easy, because I just go bing, bing. Yeah, that idea didn't work. Hey, Jim. I'm enjoying how the farmer looks how I feel when I'm doing that. Going good, Jim. How's it going with you, dude? Transporting in operating position. See, this is making life a whole lot easier. Into the shield? The field we go. See, look, all I gotta do is zip around the field, do a drifty, get stuck because I've managed to fishtail. It's fine. It's fine. Also, the word Dave is jackknife, not fishtail. Shut up, Dave. I'm at least trying. F in chat for the big M. I don't have a big M. Bob's going back to school tomorrow. Yeah. Feels like kind of sorry for you guys that are, but at the same time, Oh, cool. When it's loading, you can't actually move the bales. That's kind of cool. Kind of pings them into the correct position. Thought that was a big M I hit? No. I don't have a big M on this map. Therefore, I cannot hit one. Perfect jackknife. You're welcome, Jim. I mean, I've been through school myself, so I'm hardly going to have sympathy for people who have not yet finished. Hang on. This isn't a full load, Dave. Oh. Oh, it's not, is it? I can fit more bales on. More bales. I should also probably, like, get rid of that trailer. See, I copped that I was doing something stupid that time. I feel quite accomplished because I realized that I was screwing up horrifically, and I sorted the problem before it happened, as it was happening, while causing it. Right, how the hell do I... Oh yeah, it's... Turn off. Turn off. Unload. Don't turn the tractor on. You can't, but these bales don't actually technically exist. These are ghost bales. That's also why I call the hedges magic hedges. We've got magic hedges and ghost bales. See, look, magic hedge. Bit of a drift, but that's fine. We're doing this with... Put one bale on, it just pings off into the distance. Right, let's get this in. Let's get this into driving mode. There we go. Actually, I need to try and line this back up with the trailer because I'm going to be needing that to happen. Nope, this way. This way. This is the right bloody faff. There we go, that's roughly in line. So now I know not to mess around with basically anything. Ever. There you go, look at that. Complete skill. I'm not even mad. I'm kind of actually impressed that I've managed to do this. I'm gonna be honest. Can I stand on the bales? I've made a bale bridge. And now they are gone. Right. Time to try another plan for getting these bales off the trailer. It's called ram them backwards as quickly as possible. The plan works. I am a genius. Bakes didn't... yeah, the bakes didn't fall off because I'm transporting bales, Aaron. Achievement unlocked. Sick wheelie while bale loading. perfection. No, Jim, I'm not. I wouldn't have a way up, and even if I did, it'd be a silly long day and I'd have to cancel stream for it. And I'd prefer to stream something than to go to ploughing. This is totally how, like, Bale transporting works, isn't it? Dave.driving.exe. Dave.driving.exe was too busy faffing about with the bales to actually drive correctly. You've broken FS19. I find that quite difficult to believe. FS19 is a flawless game and is very difficult indeed to break. He says, ramming bales backwards in order to sell them. Right, I'm gonna skip time forward now just to get a bit of light on the situation. It is a very dark in game. Perfect. You put bales on the train and went around a corner and you're having to... Oh dear, you've pinged. You've not annoyed the game, you've annoyed the physics gods. The physics gods are displeased with your antics. And they are now punishing you. Let's keep going with this. Because this is going to take a little while, because I honestly didn't realize that these two fields were as big as they are. I'm going to probably replace one of these with crops for next year. In-game, because this is kind of dumb, the amount of bales and everything that I'm getting. Like 100 bales would be more than enough. In fact, it is more than enough. In fact, 50 is enough to do what I want to do. 100 is excessive. 228 is really excessive. On the bright side, we are getting insane amounts of money for this. The other pink truck, I think it's very on brand. The weather's still really nice outside, actually. Wow. There's like maybe two clouds. Place field 5 to crop, 6 is for sheep. That's probably a good idea, Paul. Is to turn this field into crop because it's kind of more of a crop shape as well. Also, it's the smaller of the two, if only just. I'm now, because I know season's up to the yield of basically everything, I'm now kind of terrified what's going to happen if and when I think I've got a crop of oats somewhere. What's going to happen when I harvest them? How much straw am I going to get? Oh, so when you go back to school, well, it's better. Yeah, because you go back to school in like late August, early September, when the weather's statistically bound to be the best. The warmest month of the year is August, and the driest is September traditionally. I get a lot of straw oats. Yeah, because oats in the base game is like a straw-heavy crop. It's the crop that you want to grow if you want a bit of money from the crop. But the majority of what you get from it is the straw. Like the straw with oats is I want to say it's double that of wheat or barley, but I actually kind of feel like it's a lot more than double. As I know from... Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I know that base game straw yield on oats is hilarious. But I'm thinking, like, what's the yields going to be like with seasons? Because this is a seasons save. Is it going to be even more hilarious? Is it going to be lower? Is it going to be higher? Is it going to be somewhere in the middle? These are the questions that I have in my head right now. And I don't know the answers to any of them, and I'm kind of curious about finding out. Roughly the same? As base game or as wheat and barley? This is still year 1, yeah, in HF. I'm comically set to overtake this save with Insanity, which I wasn't actually intending to do, but this is going to be the save that I'll be playing the most. Same as base game without seasons, okay. I'm enjoying the fact that I'm drifting this truck, occasionally kick-flipping the bales, and just occasionally deciding to pull a wheelie. You know, as you do when you're collecting bales. Like I'm sure everybody in the chat who's a farmer has in fact drifted a truck going 30 miles an hour in a field full of hay bales. While the bales are doing kickflips after being hit by the truck. I mean, this is 100% realistic gameplay. You come back to Earth in your truck, but you're upside down. Aaron, I hate to break it to you, but I think you might have been sent to Australia. The Pink Manther! Oh my god, James, that is an amazing name for it. And here I was just thinking, it'd be kind of funny to have a pink man truck collecting bales. Paul, we've been through this. He didn't go to space, he went to Australia in-game. He's stuck in Australia now because he's landed, but he's upside down. So he's clearly in Australia. With Pink Manther across the... That is tempting if I could be bothered, frankly. That would be tempting if I could actually be bothered with it. The problem is I don't always choose this truck in pink, it's just pink when I'm bored. or when I need to get it for like one or two purposes. I find it much more fun to just paint it pink than to have a series coloured truck. Can I send help? I'm afraid not, Aaron. There is no helping you if you're in Australia. I'm afraid you are doomed. That's the last bale. That is all 228 bales now. And I'm trying to think of what to do after this, and I think I'll just call this a stream after I've got these bales sold off. I'll come up with something to do tomorrow. Overnight. And it's probably actually going to be starting the harvest tomorrow. Oh, the man milk truck, yeah. That was a really unfortunate translation. Hey Steve, I'm gonna end the stream here, guys, because like, Oakfield tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna be primarily playing Oakfield. Because I don't want to overdo Lone Oak before it's out, and with Giants testing basically grinding to a halt. With Giants testing grinding to a halt, there's no telling when Oakfield will be out, so it's or Lone Oak will be out, so it's probably a good idea to cut the insanity down to once a week, just for now at least. So until next time, stay safe and goodbye.